Hey everybody, happy Tuesday night. Welcome back to another edition of my season-long project. Playing through a full baseball season using History Maker Baseball from Play.com with their Fictional Baseball America set. I have used team number 1 that I've dubbed the New England Minutemen and playing them through a full 162 game schedule and highlighting all of the starts for their rookie pitcher Fernando De La Rosa. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard. I will run through all the pregame activities here in just a minute. We'll get caught up on what's happened in the season so far and then get right down to business. And if you have any questions during the game, please feel free to pop in the chat room and I will try to get to those questions in between innings. If you're joining us again, welcome back and thanks for tuning in. And it's just about time for some more Minutemen baseball. So we'll check in on our rookie phenom here, Fernando De La Rosa. In his 13 starts, he's gone 9-4. His ERA has sort of been up and down, but hasn't gone above 5 yet. It's down to 4.83. He did pick up a win in his last start, going 6+ innings, scattering 7 hits and 3 earned runs. And tonight it's going to be a repeat of the last performance in that they'll be playing against the Savannah Ports, but this time it'll be in New England at the Biddy Beer Ballpark. And so hopefully he'll be able to pick up win number 10 on the season. And since the last time we were together, it has not gone well for New England. They had a 3-game series with New York and they lost all 3 of them. They were all close games, so except for the last one was 4-1. And then surprisingly, Savannah took us in the first game of the series 7-2. And so we're on a 4-game losing streak, hoping to snap that tonight. And also see De La Rosa pick up his 10th win of the season, hopefully. So we'll get down to the field right after we check up our starting lineup, brought to you by Biddy Beer. There's nothing biddy about the taste. There we go. So a little bit of a change tonight in that I'm having Mike St. Clair be the DH, though he is firmly entrenched in the cleanup spot with 23 home runs on the season. And Rocky Oberbeck will get a start in right field, who is normally our DH. Also, utility players kind of played all around the field for us. So there we go. And we are ready to get things going. We'll go to our field cam. And it is just about time for Minutemen baseball. De La Rosa on the mound for his warm-up tosses. We'll check the pre-game charts and see what our chemistry is going to be like. So, New England on a 4-game losing streak. We rolled above that, thankfully. So, are they ready to win tonight? And, the dot says no. So, they will be semi-dissonant. And we are going to roll on the stormy chart. And we get a 4-5. So it's the batting coach comes in to say something, but it is not a major issue. So no changes to our till further notice. And currently right now, as you can see, my old school loose leaf notebook that I'm keeping track. Right now, our number 1 pitcher, Xavier Colon, has fresh till further notice, and then one of our relievers, Sean Gray, he's cold till further notice. Fortunately, it's not terrible because he's been used mostly in mop-up roles, but I guess we'll see if that comes into effect tonight. So, all right, so here we go. De La Rosa finishes warm-up tosses, and we are ready to play ball. It's time for Minutemen Baseball here on the WAFR network. Leading off for the Ports is the first baseman, Bernie Conroy. All right, Conroy swings at the first pitch, and he's just going to get a weak grounder to third. Otto will pick that up, and on to Rosello at first, and there's 1 down. Next up for the Ports is the shortstop, Johnny Fortune. Let's see, he's also swinging at the first pitch, and he's going to get jammed, and he's going to pop out to the shortstop. Nakamura settles under it, grabs it, and there's 2 away. All right, so 2 up, 2 down. Now up is the third baseman, veteran Joey Milner. And here's the 1-2 pitch. Let's see, is there runners on base? No, he is not hot, and he is also going to pop up. Duncan Otto will wave everyone off, and he'll grab it for the out. So 3 up, 3 down. Ball doesn't leave the infield. And we'll head to the bottom half of the first, and there's no score here in New England. On the mound tonight for Savannah is their veteran pitcher Wally Bellard. And he will face Manny Infante here to lead things off in the first inning. Let's see, and we are going to get a ground out. Infante will ground out to short, and there's 1 down. Team MVP, at least for the first half of the season here, is Ramon Cruz, our center fielder. He'll come up with nobody on, and he's going to jump out at a pitch, and he's going to ground out to third. And 2 quick outs. Both pitchers on, at least early tonight. Now Doug Rossello, our veteran first baseman, will come up. And let's see, he is also going to pop out to third. And that will end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Minutemen, and we'll head to the second. And there is no score from Bitty Beer Ballpark. The 4, 5, and 6 batters for Savannah are up next. Travis Henry, the second baseman, will lead things off. And he is going to fly out to center field. Cruz has plenty of room, a couple steps in front of the warning track. And there's 1 down. Next up is Gary Mosby, playing in center field tonight. Former New England Minuteman who left as a free agent, signed with Savannah. He'll come up with nobody out here, or nobody on and 1 out. And he is going to draw a walk, and that'll be our first base runner of the evening. Now Scotty Coles will come up, playing in left field tonight. 1 on and 1 out. Let's see, and he is going to get a double. And Mosby is going to be on his horse, and he is going to score from first. And we've got our first run of the game. Savannah jumps out on top 1-0 here in the top of the second. And there's a runner in scoring position, still just 1 out. Hubie Wagner comes up now, the right fielder for Savannah. Let's see, and he is going to ground out to short. And so Coles is going to have to hold at second base. Now 2 down for the catcher, Chris Finaccario. He's a potentially dangerous bat. He's going to get a hold of one, but not quite get all of it. He'll fly out to right field. Ulrich will grab it, and that'll end the inning. But Savannah does manage to get a run on the board, and they're on top 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. 4, 5, and 6 batters due up for New England. Mike St. Clair, our DH tonight, will lead things off. And he is going to ground out to short. So New England has yet to get the ball out of the infield. Now the catcher tonight, Santos Uraneta, will come up. 1 out and nobody on. And let's see, he is going to get a hold of one and drive a shot off the wall in left, and he is going to cruise into second base with a stand-up double. And New England has their first hit of the night, their first runner in scoring position. Justin Norris, the rookie outfielder playing in left field tonight, will come up. 1 out and Mania on second. Let's see. Well, fortunately, he is not a slugger this time because the dot says no. So he is going to drive a single into the outfield, but Uraneta is not going to have the speed to come around, so he's going to get held at third. But we've got runners at the corners. 1 down for Rocky Oberbeck playing in right field tonight. Let's see, dangerous left-handed bat for us. But this time he is going to go down swinging. And there is now 2 down, and we're going to go to the right now chart. So the pitcher will be semi-hot, and I'm going to use my first manager card. This one-on-one pep talk. So Otto would be neutral, but this card he will become hot for this at bat. So hot batter against a semi-hot pitcher. See if this pays off. 1-2. Is it a hot batter? Well, thanks to that card, he is. So he zeroes in on a choice pitch and knocks it in his right field for a single. All right, so there we go. That will score Uraneta from third. Norris will hold at second. And we've got a tie game here in the bottom of the second inning. Now the shortstop, Kerry Nakamura, comes up. Chance to drive in a run here. Let's see, the pitcher is not prospect. So no, Nakamura is going to fly out to second base, and that will end the inning. Strand 2 runners, but New England does manage to tie the game, and it's 1-1 as we head into the top of the third. All right, so LJ Crone will now step up to bat. He is playing in right field tonight, number 9 batter. Let's see, and is he a whiffer or cold? He's not, so we're going to have our first infield drama check. 4-4 is the pitcher gold. No, he's neutral, so De La Rosa is going to mishandle a drive back to the mound, and Crone will be safe at first base, and we're going to go to the experience chart. For the next at bat, Bernie Conroy, the first baseman for Savannah, is neutral in his experience, and De La Rosa is a full prospect. Let's see. I guess I'll use my second card on this manager coaching tip, so that the pitcher will be considered an icon for this at bat. So we'll have an icon against neutral. Let's see, 3-6. Prospect pitcher, no, thankfully. So he'll get Conroy to fly out to left field. And the runner will have to hold at first base. So 1 down, 1 on for shortstop Johnny Fortune. Fortune flew out in his first at bat. And he is going to ground into a 5-4-3 double play, and that'll end the inning. So De La Rosa pitches around the leadoff walk, and we'll head to the bottom of the third, still tied up at 1 apiece. And New England will have the top of their order, 1, 2, and 3 due up. So Manny Infante 0 for 1 on the night. And he is going to be 0 for 2 as he's going to go down swinging to lead off the bottom of the third. Ramon Cruz coming up now. He is 0 for 1 on the night with a ground out. And he will also be 0 for 2 as he's going to strike out. So 2 up, 2 down. Doug Rossello comes up. Flew out in his first at bats, and this time he is going to take a mistake curveball from Bellard and drive it into the left field seats. You can kiss that one goodbye, and New England goes up on top 2-1, takes their first lead of the night on a home run from Doug Rossello. All right, so Bellard will pace around the mound, play with the rosin bag, and Mike St. Clair now steps up. 2 out and nobody on. Let's see. Oh, and he is going to try to drive one but miss it and just weakly pop out to right field. And that'll end the inning, but not before Doug Rossello gives his team the first lead of the night. And we'll head to the top of the 4th inning with New England on top 2-1. If you're just joining us, welcome aboard. The game got started a little bit earlier than normal tonight. So we're in the top of the 4th now. New England just jumped out on top 2-1 thanks to a home run from Doug Rossello, but otherwise it's been a pretty good pitcher's duel. De La Rosa has just given up 1 hit, but a run did end up scoring from that. And he will face the 3, 4, and 5 heart of the order for Savannah here in the 4th inning. So Joey Milner leading things off, and he is going to fly out to Cruz in center field. for the first out, and we're going to go to the chemistry chart. So New England is semi-dissonant against the neutral Savannah Ports. Let's see, 4-6. Pitching team dissonant. Well, the dot says yes. So the pitcher is distracted, and he's going to allow a base on balls. All right, so 1 on, 1 out for Gary Mosby, who drew a walk his first at bat. And we're going to go to the plate drama chart, as we do have a runner aboard. Let's see, 2-6 is the catcher iron. Well, Uranetta is the catcher and he's semi-iron, but the dot says no. So he's going to glove it for a strike, and we're going to go to the umpire chart for the first time tonight. A runner on first base. Let's see, 1-3. Is there a questionable umpire at home? There is not. Dale Fournier is our umpire tonight behind the plate. He is lenient, so he's going to call ball 4. And Mosby is on with his second walk of the night. All right, so that'll bring up Scotty Coles with 2 on, 1 out now. Coles doubled his last at bat. And he is also going to fly out to center field. Runners will have to hold. And once again, we'll go back to the chemistry chart, but I think this time I'm going to use my my third of 6 manager cards tonight, and it'll be the dugout chatter. And so that says that a dissonant team becomes neutral. So it'll be neutral against neutral for Hubie Wagner coming up. Batting team harmony, no. So we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. 1-2 is the right fielder iron. Well, that's Oberbeck, and unfortunately he is semi-iron. The dot says yes, so he's going to misjudge a ball, and the batter's going to be safe at first on the error. So Harvey will come around to score on that. Mosby will hold up at second base, and we're going to go back to the chemistry chart, unfortunately. I'm going to save my other dugout chatter. So let's see. Chris Finichario is up. Oh boy, and of course that dot comes up again. Let's see, batting team dissonant. No, they're neutral, so he's going to get a single, and that's going to drive in Mosby from second base. And the Savannah Ports are going to retake the lead here with a 2-out rally. That'll bring up LJ Crone, who's 0 for 1. Let's see, Wild, no. Is he eager? He's not. So we're going to ground out to second, and that will finally end the inning. But Savannah manages to push across 2 runs and retake the lead. They're on top 3-2 as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. All right, so this will be the 5, 6, and 7 batters. Santos Uranetta will lead things off. He doubled his first at bat. Let's see, do they have a gold catcher? No, he's neutral. So we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. Is the left fielder iron? That's Scotty Coles, and he is neutral. No, so it'll just be a routine F7. 1 down, nobody on for Justin Norse. He singled his first at bat. And he's going to go down swinging. Bellard will pick up another K in the night. And so 2 quick outs. Now Rocky Oberbeck, who committed an error last inning, will come up, see if he can redeem himself. 3, 4, 5. Is an iron catcher? No. Well, no. Oberbeck is instead going to go down swinging again. So 3 up, 3 down. We'll head to the 5th, and it is 3-2 Savannah. And we're going to start on the right now chart. Pitcher is neutral to start the inning, and the batter, he's also going to be neutral as he flew out his last at bat. All right, so cold batter, he is not, so he will just ground out to first base. 1 out. Nobody on for Johnny Fortune. Fortune looking for his first hit tonight. He's 0 for 2. But he's not going to get it there, and this is our first flash check for De La Rosa. He has double flash. So he's going to strike out Johnny Fortune, and then he's going to strike out Joey Milner as well. So a 1, 2, 3, 5th. And we'll head to the bottom half of the inning with New England still trailing 3-2. And I'll have the bottom of the order, the 8, 9, and 1 batters. Duncan Otto lead things off. He singled his first at bat. And he's going to single this at bat as well with a leadoff single into center field. All right, now Nakamura, our shortstop, is up. I think I will use my 4th manager strategy card to call for a sacrifice bunt. Nakamura, not really a strong batter, so we'll try to get a runner in scoring position. So we'll just roll 1 die for this. Whoop. Hey, and we got a 1. All right, so the batter is safe at first, and roll a decider die to see if it's a single or an error. So did he get a bunt single? No, it's going to be an error, and it'll be an error on the second baseman. All right. So Nakamura is going to reach on a fielding error from the second baseman, and everyone will. So now we'll have runners at first and second with nobody out for Manny Infante. Infante 0 for 2, struck out his last at bat. See, struggler, no. Nope, 2 batters in a row. Oh, and unfortunately, Infante is semi-patient, but the dot is not on her side, and so instead it's going to be a double play as he's going to ground out to third. So they'll go around the horn 5-4-3. Otto will advance to third on the play. So runner at third for Ramon Cruz, who is looking for his first at bat. Let's see. Oh, and he's going to get it. This is one of the new changes in version 5.0. On a 4-6-6, if the pitcher has control, he actually gives up a hit, and Bellard does. So Cruz is going to get a big 2-out RBI single to drive in Otto, and we're all knotted up at 3 apiece here in the bottom of the 5th. We still have a chance to drive in maybe one more. Doug Rossello, who homered his last at bat, comes up with 1 on and 2 out. 2-3-3. Bellard is not an ace or a star. Oh no. Rossello is a semi-slugger, but again, the dot is not our friend. So instead of getting his second home run, he's going to fly out to center field. And that will end the inning, but they do manage to tie it up on a 2-out single from Cruz. And we're tied up at 3 apiece as we go into the top of the 6th. All right, I see we have our first comment tonight, predicting a 41-33 loss for New England. I will just choose to not comment on that. Let's see. So De La Rosa pitching into the 6th inning for the 2nd time in a row. I think we're going to leave him in for now. But we'll get I'll get a couple of pitchers throwing in the pen just in case. We'll get Tad Madlock up and Derek No. We'll start warming in the pen. Double barrel action. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that would be a flash check, but it's a flash and fresh. So we're in the 6th, so he's semi-fresh. The dot says no. So instead of getting 2 strikeouts in a row, he's just going to get a ground out on Harvey, and we'll have to roll for Gary Mosby. 1 down, nobody on. Mosby is walked twice tonight. Let's see, and is he eager? Yes, he is. So he's going to fly out to center field. So 2 out, nobody on for Scotty Coles. Coles is doubled and flown out. Let's see, 1, 2, 5. Struggler, no. Is he patient? He's not. But he is a whiffer, so he'll go down swinging. All right, so 1, 2, 3, go the Ports, and we'll head to the bottom of the 6th, all knotted up at 3 apiece. Let's see. Oh, that comment came from an Eagles fan. All right, well, definitely got to give that to you. Congratulations on getting your first Super Bowl championship. That was quite a game. I'm still sort of processing it, but it was just wasn't New England's night. I mean, their offense was certainly clicking, but whatever was going on defense, it wasn't working. So hats off to Philadelphia, and you got to feel good for Nick Foles um, getting the MVP, and it'll certainly be interesting what happens to him this offseason. I'm certain he's going to cash in somehow on that. So, all right, so here we go. Savannah still has their starter going, and he will face the 4, 5, and 6 batters. Mike St. Clair, our DH tonight, cleanup batter. He is 0 for 2 on the night. Let's see, and he's going to get a opposite field single to lead things off. So there'll start to be some activity in the Savannah bullpen. Santos Uraneta will come up. He is doubled and flown out. And, oh, darn, so St. Clair is going to wander a little bit too far off first base, and he's going to get picked off by Bellard. Oh, boy. So much for that leadoff single. So Uraneta's still up. Now nobody on and 1 out. 2-2-4. Is he pitching at home? No. So Uraneta's going to get his second double of the night. Oh, which makes that getting picked off at first even worse, because now instead of runners at second and third, we've got runners at second with 1 out. Now Norris is up. Let's see. Well, does the manager bring in a reliever now? Oh, the dot says yes. All right, so that's going to be all for Wally Bellard. They'll go to their pen. Let's see, who do they have with control? Let's see, I guess they'll bring in Asao Fujiwara. And let me bring him in. There he is. All right, and so another change with the version 5.0 rules is that pitchers no longer gain the ace quality if they start an inning, but they get it if they come in the middle and they're facing a same-handed batter. So Norris is a switch hitter, so he won't gain that ace quality, but he is fully fresh as he faces off against Norris. Well, and there we go. There's a 1-3-6 ace. He is not. But unfortunately, Norris is both a whiffer and he is cold, so he will go down swinging regardless. All right, so 2 outs, still a runner in scoring position for Rocky Oberbeck, who has struck out twice, looking to avoid the hat trick. Let's see, 4-4-5. Is he a workman? Oh, he's a semi-workman, but the dot says no. The batter is definitely not patient, so he will ground out to first, and that run's going to get stranded at second. So we're going to head to the third, or the top of the 7th. Still tied up at 3 apiece. All right, so we got 3 left-handers coming up, so I think that's going to be all for De La Rosa. So he will not pick up his 10th win. However, the game is tied, so he also won't pick up his 5th loss. And we'll bring in Derek No to start the inning. I can find him. There he is. All right. So Derek No, he's been our best reliever. He has the lowest ERA. He's a left-hander. He's semi-ace, flash, and semi-control. We got 3 lefties in a row coming up, so hopefully he can set them down. 3, 4, 6, and he'll get Hubie Wagner to chase and fly out to center field to lead off the inning. All right, and Chris Fenichario will now come up. He is 1 for 2 on the night. 3, 4, 6. Is he eager? He is not, so he's going to draw a walk. And then we're going to go to the chemistry chart. So I will use my second dugout chatter card. And my 5th card. So I only have 1 manager card left. So we'll both be neutral. Question about, was that his first no decision? I don't think it is. Because this is his 14th start. Yeah, so... Oh, no. I guess this will be his first no decision. Yeah, because he's started 13 games and he's 9-4. So, there you go. Yes, this is his first no decision. All right, so LJ Crone up with 1 out, 1 on, and we're rolling on the chemistry chart. It's pitching team dissonance. Well, they're not, thanks to that card. So it's going to be a ground out to first, and with a lead die of 3, that's going to be a fielder's choice. So Rosello will toss it to Nakamura at short, but they will not. So they'll get the lead runner, but they won't chance throwing it back to try to get the double play. So now 2 out. We'll go back to the top of the order. Bernie Conroy's up. Conroy 0 for 3. Let's see. And oh no, well this would be an inning-ending strikeout, but the 144 has the umpire check, and if it's a lenient umpire behind the plate, which he's semi-lenient, so the dot says he is, he instead calls ball 4. Ooh, boy. So that might... All right, and I think I'm going to use my last strategy card. It's argue with the umpire, and this has changed a little bit in the version 5.0. You can play it only after an umpire quality check from the game book. Let's see, so, and a roll of, well, actually it's not going to matter if I get ejected because that was my last card. And actually I suppose that arguing balls and strikes, you would automatically get ejected. So I'll get tossed from the game, but my team now has full harmony for the rest of the game as I fired him up. All right, so there we go, but no more strategy cards available. So here we go, 2 on, 2 out for Johnny Fortune. 2, 3, 4. The runners on base. Yes, there is. So we'll go to the plate drama. 5-5. Is it a control pitcher? He's semi-control. Again, the dot says no. So that's going to be a wild pitch. So everybody's going to move up. Oh, so he's going to be safe at third on wild pitch. There we go. And Conroy will advance as well. So now there's 2 runners in scoring position for Fortune. Let's see. So I think that we're gonna give Fortune now the pass, so that we can have a lefty on lefty matchup. So now the base is full of Ports. Joey Milner steps up. Milner 0 for 3. And as the pitcher ace, he is semi-ace, and finally the dot agrees with me. And so the intentional walk pays off as Milner is going to fly out to center field to end the inning and leave the bases loaded. And we will still be tied up at 3 apiece as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Let's see, is Fujiwara going to stay in? Will they keep him in the game? Oh, he is. Okay, so we're going to go to the experience chart. Fujiwara is a semi-prospect. Otto is a full icon. Let's see, 3-5. Icon batter, yes. Adjust swing at last second and loops a single into the outfield. So Otto having himself a good game. He is 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Now Nakamura is up. Let's see, so this will be the last batter that Fujiwara faces. Well, let's see if Nakamura can get something going. Oh, he's semi-fresh. So, that's good, though. He's going to strike out instead of hitting into a double play. All right, so that will be all for Fujiwara as the left-handed Manny Infante comes up with 1 on and 1 out. So unfortunately for the Ports, they only have 1 left-handed specialist, Danny D'Elgio. He's a semi-struggler but does have double flash, and he will gain the ace quality as he's coming in the middle of the inning and facing a left-handed batter. There he is. All right, so here we go. See if Infante can get something going. 0 for 3 tonight. 3-4-5. Iron catcher, no. Well, so there we go. Infante is going to strike out. And we would go to the right now chart, but Savannah's going to bring in another reliever. Let's see, they'll bring in Burke Brewer. He is a right-hander with flash and semi-control, but he will gain the ace quality because once again he's coming in the middle of the inning and facing a same-handed batter. So 2 out, 1 on for Cruz. Can he get another 2-out RBI? Let's see. No, he is going to go down swinging as well. And that will end the 7th. We'll head to the 8th inning. And we're going to have another reliever for New England. I will bring in Randy Corcoran, who is normally our setup guy, or 8th inning setup man. So not a hold situation here, but the game is tied. All right, so there we go. So righty on righty matchup. Travis Harvey is up. Harvey 0 for 2 with a walk. Oh, and he is going to get a hit as he reads the pitch from Corcoran. And he'll lead off with a single. So 1 on, nobody out for Gary Mosby. Mosby has walked twice tonight. Fresh, yes he is. So Corcoran will get Mosby to pop out to short. 1 down, 1 on for Scotty Coles. Coles 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. Let's see, Workman no, Champer Whiffer no, so he's gonna line out to third. Whoop. For the 2nd out of the inning. So Corcoran trying to pitch around that leadoff hit. Hubie Wagner now up. Wagner 0 for 3. And he is going to go down swinging on a big slider in the dirt. And that will be it for the Ports in the 8th. Let's see. And we'll head to the bottom of the 8th. All knotted up at 3 apiece. Here in Biddy Beer Ballpark in New England, I got quite a little pitcher's duel going on. Who is going to blink first? Burke Brewer will stay on. He came in the last inning, faced just 1 batter, so he'll stay on to face the right-hander Doug Rossello. All right. Oh, let's see. Got a comment. After the game in Minnesota, I had to bite the bullet and order second season. Oh, great. You're going to absolutely love second season. A really fun football game, so yeah. Let's see. It's usually sometime in the early part of the summer that the most recent NFL season will come out. So you'll probably have to wait a little bit. But if you subscribe to the Play newsletter, they did release a homebrewed set of all 4 teams that made it to the conference championship. So you can replay any of those games that you want with that. So, all right. So here we go. New England trying to come from behind here and break this losing streak that they're on. Let's see. Doug Rossello is going to hit a drive into the outfield. We'll go to the outfield drama chart. As the right fielder, Gold. That's Cronin. Yes, he is Gold. So he's going to make a incredible sliding catch of a looping liner for an out. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart, and because of my argument with the umpire, we are now fully harmonious. The Savannah squad remains neutral. Let's see, 2-3 pitching team harmony, no. So St. Clair is going to draw a walk. All right, so here we go. Santos Uraneta now up. He has 2 doubles on the night. Let's see if he can get one here. Oh, that's a fresh check. He's semi-fresh, but the dot says yes. So Uraneta is going to go down swinging. Now Justin Norris up, a switch hitter, so he'll bat left-handed against Brewer. Let's see if he can get something going. Is he eager? No, he's not. So he's going to draw a walk. And we will go to the chemistry chart one more time. Let's see, unless... Well, they don't have any more left-handers. Let's see, do they want to bring in another reliever to face Oberbeck? Oh, they do, darn. All right, well, So that'll cancel us going to the chemistry chart. So let's see, they'll bring in, who do they want to bring in? I guess they'll bring in Barry Sampson. He's one of their veteran relievers. He's a semi-workman, flash, and semi-control. So he won't gain the ace quality because he's a right-hander against a left-handed batter. Let's see, but that's probably, no, it's not going to make any difference because Oberbeck's going to fly out to center field to end the inning. So we'll head to the ninth, and it's still knotted up at 3 apiece. Let's see, and I guess I'll leave Corcoran in for now, and we'll go to the chemistry chart to start things off. 4-5, batting team have harmony. They do not, so Finichario is going to ground out to second base. Now let's bring up LJ Cron, who made that incredible grab last inning. He is 0 for 3. 1-2-4 control, yes. He will ground out to short. And now we'll go back to the top of the lineup. Let's see, Bernie Conroy, 0 for 3. And oh, he's going to just miss. If he was a slugger, he would have hit a home run, but the dot says no. So he instead is just going to fly out to left. All right, so Randy Corcoran with some good work out of the pen. And we're going to go to the bottom of the ninth. So New England with a chance for the potential to walk off. Duncan Otto is going to lead things off. He is 3 for 3 on the night. Let's see, 2, 3, 4. Runner on base, no. Hot batter, yes he is. So we're going to go to the fence chart. So here we go. Duncan Otto, he is not a scrapper, a slugger, or a home run king. So we'll roll on the other chart. Let's see. Drive to the fence. And it's going to be a leadoff triple. All right, so the game-winning run is there at third base. Let's see, I guess they will bring the infield in against Nakamura. Or do I want to bring in... You know, I'm going to pinch hit for him with, who do I want to bring in? I'll bring in Jackson Newsom to pinch hit. And... let's see, and then I think if I do that, do they want to intentionally walk Newsom? Yeah, they will. All right, so now we're going to go to a new reliever. They'll bring in the best reliever that they have left. Normally their closer, Vincente Ramos. But he's facing a left-hander, so... he will not gain the ace quality, but he already is a semi-ace and has flash and control. And they're going to bring the infield in to try to chop down that run. Oh, but I don't think it's going to matter. We rolled triple fours, and actually it's even going to be, well, it'll just go down as a single, I guess, because it would have been a double, but as soon as Otto scores... so we'll put it in as a single, and there we go. Manny Infante gets the walk-off hit, and your New England Minutemen are winners 4-3 in walk-off style. I want to say that that's my first walk-off win of the season. All right, let's go to our Biddy Beer post-game report. So Randy Corcoran is going to pick up the win. He pitched really fantastic in relief. The loss will go to, it's going to go to Barry Sampson, because he was responsible for that run, and then no save or hold opportunities. All right, so there we go. Our MVP of the game. Let's see. I think we're gonna have to give it to our veteran third baseman Duncan Otto, who went 4 for 4 on the night. Drove in a run, scored 2 runs, including the game winner. All right, so there we go. So De La Rosa does not factor into the decision. He went 6 innings, gave up just 2 hits. Unfortunately, he walked 3, and they made him pay for all of those. 3 runs, just 1 earned. Oh, that's right. There were a couple of errors on the day. Then Derek No came in, pitched a scoreless inning with no hits, no runs. Did walk 3 though. And then Corcoran picks up the win with 2 innings of work out of the pen, scattering just 1 hit and striking out 1. All right, so there we go, folks. With that victory, New England is going to go, as soon as I can get to the team manager here, they will go to 41-26 on the season. And their next game is going to be, they're going to finish up the 3-game series with Savannah. We can check out the updated stats for our players. Let's see, Ramon Cruz continues to be pretty hot. He's batting .347 now to lead the team with 12 homers. And what does he have? 8 stolen bases. So he's a really good all-around player. Definitely our MVP of the first half, at least offensively. And our updated stats on De La Rosa. I'll try to get him a little closer to the top so he's a little easier to see. So his ERA is going to drop to 4.59. No decision on that. I did pick up a couple of strikeouts, and so he's still. Let's see. Yeah, so he's still over 2 Ks per walk. So so not a bad outing. You know, kept his team into the game. Pitched through 6 innings, and so there we go. And in the end, we ended up getting the win. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in on this Tuesday night. I'm gonna try to be back with the next game probably Thursday night. But stay tuned to my Facebook page and to the Play Community Facebook page for updates on when that'll be. And again, thanks for everyone for tuning in. I wasn't really sure how this project would be received, but it's got a lot of good attention. I'm kind of glad to expose people to what the game is like doing a season playthrough, as a lot of the game engine really starts to shine once you're playing multiple games with the same team and seeing players get hot, get cold through the season, get injured. So been a lot of fun, and glad to see everyone enjoying it. So all right, well, that's all for now, guys. Thanks again for tuning in, and until next time we're out on the field, get out there, have fun, play games, and I'll see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.